What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we are back here live in the basement for the New York Knicks versus the Washington Wizards. We're finally back, 9 days off, and Mitchell Robinson is also back for the Knicks. So we got a full starting five out there. No more Hartenstein and Jericho Sims starting. He missed about 14 games, Mitchell Robinson, and he's back on. He's back on. So thank goodness he's back. He brings a solid game. I just wish he had more of a shot, but you know what? He's a real good traditional center. He gets the boards, he gets the blocks, and he gets the fouls. He got a foul right away. To start the game off. Mitchell Robinson already has a foul. First game back, he's got a foul. Right off the bat already with Mitchell Robinson, man. It's good stuff, huh? Good stuff right off the bat. Well, anyway, the Knicks are sixth in the East overall. We got 22 games left. 22 games left in the regular season. Can you imagine that? The playoffs are already going to be here. Man. Gunner, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Gunner in the basement. What's up, Gunner? Excited. The Knicks are back. Basketball's back. 9 days off. Too much. 9 days off. Too long. It feels like I haven't watched my team in forever, man. So I'm pretty excited about this game getting underway, especially with the Knicks being sixth overall in the East and 22 games to go. That's it. 22 games to go, and the playoffs are here. Can you imagine, man? These seasons are going right by. Yeah, Gunner, Buffalo, right? Sabres are doing it right now, man. They are doing it. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting playoff year this year. Brunson up to Mitchell Robinson. Thank goodness Mitchell is back. We need him back. Hartenstein picked up his game a lot when he was gone. He was grabbing a lot of boards. Now, the Wizards are a team the Knicks should beat. This is a team right here that we should beat. Grimes is still getting the start at the two guard, even though Josh Hart is going to claim a lot of minutes. He's going to take a lot of Grimes and McBride's minutes now that he's there. And they're 3-0. Remember, going into the All-Star break, the Knicks were 3-0. So Bulldog, another Cellar Dweller accounted for. Bulldog's in the base. What's up, Bulldog? Finished another day of skiing. That's right. You're still in Colorado. Good for you, man. Come here. Basement mascot, Rocco, accounted for. Got his Knicks jersey on. Ready to go, man. We're ready to go. Continuing on from our 3-game winning streak before the All-Star break. We want to continue that by beating a beatable team tonight in Washington. We got the Pelicans tomorrow night. They're 30-30. The Wizards right now are 28-30. We should be able to take care of a team like this. So Rocco, basement mascot, accounted for. He's a little bit awake, but he's probably going to end up crashing out. But he wanted to get on here and show off his jersey and to let you guys know that he is here. So Brunson bringing it up right now. Knicks, nice steal by Robinson. Brunson back by the three-point line. Come on, R.J. Barrett is somebody that really needs to pick things up, man. He really needs to pick his game up. I hope this break did him a huge favor in moving forward and getting out of the slump that he's been in. R.J. Barrett's been in a pretty bad slump. Porzingis, stolen. Stolen by Barrett. Nine to 7 Washington right now. 9:40 left in the first quarter. We just got underway here. Grady, another Cellar Dweller accounted for. First Ozzy in the basement. Grady, what's going on, man? Boom! Oh, Grimes tried to bring it down hard, man. He missed, man. He banged off the back of the rim. He went down to bring that dunk hard. He went off the back of the rim, though. It's okay. Barrett cleaned it up. 9-9. 9-9 right now. That was good. I'm happy basketball is back. I missed it during the All-Star break. 9 days off. But whatever, we're back. We get these last 22 games going. Guys, hit the like button on the way in. So, yeah, guys, what we got going on tonight? The Knicks play tomorrow night. The Rangers play at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that one or not. We'll see. It's Saturday. It's early. It's a 1 o'clock game. we'll see how the day goes tomorrow. The Knicks are on at 7:30 tomorrow night, so we'll see how we do with that. Oh, he tripped him. Come on, he tripped him. Brunson got tripped. We're down by 3. He got tripped by Kuzma. And Brunson, man, he got snubbed from the All-Star game. That's ridiculous that he didn't make it. His last 21 games, he's averaging 30 points, man. This guy has been killing it. He's having a career year all year. All year. How he doesn't make it, I know it's up to the fans. Maybe he's not a popular guy across the country. I don't know. But Jalen Brunson should have been in the All-Star game. He got snubbed, and it was wrong. He shouldn't have been snubbed. Should not have been snubbed. Come on, get that rebound. There you go. Brunson bringing it up. Bruin, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Bruins in the basement. Randall, corner 3. Missed it. One of these guys are going to be a little rusty from all this time off. But Barrett has got to pick his game up, man. Got to pick his game up. Good rebound by Mitchell Robinson, who's back. Yay, Mitchell's back. So, yeah, Bruin, man. Randall bringing it. Oh, it got blocked. It got blocked. He went up high on that one. We got the foul, though. We got the foul. Got the foul. All right, we'll take it. Randall was going up to bring down the house. He got fouled, though. Randall in 60 games averaging 24.8 points a game, 34. I mean, this guy is killing it. Another All-Star year. 2 out of the 3 years he's been on the Knicks, he's made the All-Star game. So that's what's up, man. Let's see. We got 22 games left. The Knicks is 6th position right now, a game out of the 5th position. Let's see if the Knicks can keep moving up. I expect them to win the first round in the playoffs, regardless of who they play, and move on to the second round. I expect this team to move on to the second round, at least win a round. I think this team's I think they got it to do it. I really do. That Josh Hart pickup has been tremendous for them. Mr. Marine, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Mr. Marine in the basement. What? Mr. Marine is in the hospital. A mild heart attack, has been here since Wednesday. Hopefully go home next week. Give him our best. Mr. Marine, man, we're shouting out to you. We're giving you our best, man. You're always in our thoughts, our prayers, man. You keep it together, man. Please keep us posted. As always, keep us posted. Please keep us posted on his health status and how he's coming along. I know he just came out of the hospital recently from that major surgery he just had. Man, we're all going to be thinking of him. I'll let the other guys know that know him. I'll let the other guys know in here that he's back in the hospital. Man, all the best to him, please. Breaking down slowly. Come on, man. You're not breaking down. You're just having a bump in the road. Bump in the road. Just a bump in the road. You've been through more. You've been through way more. We know your resume. You've been through way more. You got this. You got this, Mr. Marine. You got this. He's got this. We know you're going to pull through, no problem. Please keep us posted all the time. Keep us posted. Any live stream, someone please come in here and let us know how he's doing and recovering. Randall, corner 3. Hit it, please. Jeez. Hanging in there. You're not breaking down. You're just taking on more and more challenges. And you've been through plenty. You've been through plenty overseas, man. This is nothing. This is nothing compared to what you've been through. You got this. Man. Yeah, Bruin, it's terrible. Hope he recovers quickly. Me too, man. He always comes out of it. Always comes out of it. He had that major bladder surgery, came out of that. Remember, we waited a couple weeks, but we heard back from him. We'll hear back from him again. Yeah, Mr. Marine, you got this, man. You got this. Sorry to hear that. Oh. I know you've been going through it. You've been going through it since you're part of this channel, man. You've been going through it. But you got this. You got this. We're here for you, Mr. Marine. We're here for you. Pop in here. Let us know. Let us know with the recovery and how everything's going, please. All the best to you. Oh, boy.
Sign up today at butcherbox.com for a special offer. I'm back, and we're just moments away from tip-off.
Oh, man.
I'm making my picks on Prize Picks.
Prize Picks now has over 2 million members across more than 26.
All right. Well, we're going to move forward. Yeah, thoughts and prayers, Mr. Marine. We're going to keep you we're going to keep you on our minds here. We're going to keep you on our minds. You're an OG dweller. Everybody knows you, man. So it's awesome, man. You're going to be okay. We got you back. We got you back, brother. Brad. Another Cellar Dweller accounted for. Brad's in the basement. What's going on, Brad? Johnny, how are you? What's the score? It's still early in the game. The Knicks are losing they're winning 13-12. It really just started. We're just a few minutes into the first quarter. That's it. So we're going along pretty good here, Brad. Hope all's well with you. Hope all's well with you, Brad. You are the second Ozzy accounted for in the basement. The second one. Grady's the first. Good stuff. Good stuff. Man. So, yeah, we got the Knicks. So I'll be doing the Knicks tomorrow night. I might do the Ranger game at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I might. I don't know. I might. I think it is a 1 o'clock start for them and 7:30 for the Knicks. The Knicks are 7:30 tomorrow night. The Rangers, I'm pretty sure, a 1 o'clock game tomorrow. They are. They're 1 o'clock against the Capitals tomorrow. Their next game after that is Sunday at 5. Now, the Sunday game at 5 against the Kings, that looks more doable, but we'll see. We'll see about tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We'll see. We'll see. But right now, got these Knicks. Keep these Knicks moving. Let's keep them moving. The Rangers, they got to wake up. They got to wake up. They've had a rough week. Not looking good. They got to really wake up. And I know, it's a long season. They're going through a little bit of a slump. Igor looks a little shaky lately, but we know he'll be all right. It's better now than in April. Better now. They're going to slump. Do it now instead of April. Now is the time. If you want to slump and get it out of your system, get it out now. Get it out right now. Who we got? .6:22 left in the first quarter. It's 16-16. Brunson driving the lane. Kicks it back out to Grimes for three. Boom, he hit it. Grimes for three. 19-16 Knicks. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Already moving right along here. Friday night here. I know it's Saturday for half of you guys that are over in Australia, but it's Friday night here. We got a full weekend of games. Here, which is nice. Barrett moving up. Barrett has got to step up. He has been very inconsistent. Mitchell Robinson with the dunk. Nice pass underneath from Barrett. Robinson brings it down. Good to see him back in the fold. Good to see Robinson back in the fold, guys. 21-18 Knicks. 5:36 left in the first quarter. I don't know if someone called a timeout. There's a penalty. Beautiful pass by Barrett. He's going for the layup. Porzingis went up to block it. He just went underneath. Robinson, boom. That's what you do right there. That was perfect. Perfect. Frank, another Cellar Dweller accounted for. Frank in the basement. What's up, Frank? I had one of the top 2 best lasagnas with sausage and meatballs other than Mike. The rest of his soul. Aunt Mary's recipe. And still Wildwood, New Jersey, top seller at my cousin's restaurant. That is awesome, Frank. Glad you enjoyed it. Frank. And by the way, for everybody that doesn't know Frank is part of the Sports Cave, Deptford Mall, New Jersey. All the sports memorabilia, cards, jerseys, shirts, whatever you like, he's got it. Good friend of mine. I know him personally. Frank at the Sports Cave. You can contact him at the Sports Cave on his Facebook page. I'm typing it in at the bottom here. We're also going to start doing the $25 discount with games and score predictions and things like that. I'm going to bring that back this coming week. The Sports Cave, Deptford Mall, New Jersey. Well, Frank, glad you love that lasagna, man. That is awesome. I love it. So check him out on Facebook, or you can go right on the website. You can just Google the Sportscape, Deptford Mall, New Jersey. There it is. I just put the info in right at the bottom. Right at the bottom. You guys will see it. Bulldog, the Wizards are not a good team. No, they're not really a good team. They're 28-30. They're 10th. They're right now, if the season were to end right now, they'd be in the play-in. They'd have the play-in. They're number 10. Randall from the free throw line. Missed it. 21-20 Knicks, 4:20 left in the first quarter. Bulldog, I read that. GT, Gardini, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Gardini in the basement. What's going on, brother? Good to see you in here, man. Now that I know you're GT3, I should start calling you Gardini undercover. Bulldog, I know you can pull through, Mr. Marine. Yes, you can. Yep. Bruin says, what's up, Frank? Gardini, the pitch clock is revolutionary to the MLB. The face feels so much better. First 2 games finished in 2.5 hours. I still have yet to see the pitch count, but we'll see, man. But, yeah, I mean, some of the games go on forever, so maybe it'll help with that. Frank says, what's up, Georgia and Bruin? Bulldog, yes, it helps. Speed the game up, Gardini. Bruin, OG Dweller, what's up, brother? Yep. Okay, everybody's saying what's up. Anthony, another Cellar Dweller accounted for. Another Ozzy in the basement. What's going on, Anthony? Good stuff, man. Johnny, just been watching your video. Which one? I put one out on the suspensions today, and I also put one out on the Basement Squad Reacts to John Farnham. Everybody's been asking about John Farnham. John Farnham. Do a reaction on John Farnham. So on Basement Squad, I did that today, man. That's getting a lot. It's getting a lot right off the bat already, man. It's a shame that Anthony, that guy John Farnham, not being heard over here. Wow. Mr. Marine. They may not have to put stents in to make me live longer. They may have to put stents in to make me live longer in life. I find out tomorrow. If that's right, it happens next week, then stay for a week in the hospital after that. Mr. Marine, we're all pulling for you. We are all pulling for you 100%. Whatever they have to do to keep you around, man, then that's what they have to do. We need you around. We need you to stick around, Mr. Marine. You got this, man. You got the fighting spirit. You've been overseas through many, 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 many battles. You've seen many things. This is nothing. You got this. You got this, man. You got this. Tough SOB, man. That's what you are. A tough SOB, man. You got this, bro. You have got this, Mr. Marine, for sure. You just keep popping in and keep posting, keep letting me know what's going on. Comment on a video, pop in a live stream. Please keep us posted, Mr. Marine. I would really appreciate it if you did. You're part of the Basement Cellar Dweller family here, man. Frank, give my best to your better half. I will. Sometimes she's in here too, Frank. Sometimes she's in the chat. But I'll let her know what you said, man. That's really cool, Frank. Absolutely. Good stuff, man. I definitely will. Glad you enjoyed it. Gardini, you saw that Machado did in his first ab. Took too long to get in the box, so started with Did he really? In his first at bat? He took too long to get in the box, so they gave him an automatic strike? Really? Oh, man, I got to watch this stuff. Anthony, Johnny, when are you going to go to Melbourne to go see more than you're going to go see more than one game? Yeah, that's what I've been told by quite a few people, to get to go to Melbourne, and I'll be seeing a lot more than just one game. That's the plan when Rock and I come over. 23-21 Wizards, just under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. One second, guys. One second, guys. Sorry. John, Mr. Marine, John Farnham. I'll type it in here. Put it right at the bottom. Farn, Farnham, John Farnham. Anthony, Johnny, when you get to, I already read that. Who you got? John Farnham. Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, huge Australian singer. I'd never heard of him before, and it's amazing. The guy's voice is incredible, Mr. Marine. Like, I'm surprised that he didn't go worldwide. He's incredible voice, man. The Wizards are on a 12-2 run in the last 3 minutes and 10 seconds. They're up on the Knicks 28-21. Knicks look flat right now. Come on, Randall. Fadeaway jumper, fadeaway mid-range jumper for Randall. 28-23 now, Wizards. We all know in the NBA the first half means a little bit, but not much, man. The second half's where the game's at. Porzingis for three, and got it. 31-23 Washington. Yeah, the batter gets charged to strike. I don't know if I'm going to like this, man. I hate the automatic runner on second base in extra innings. I hate it. I hate that. You got to earn your way on base. I can't stand that. I can't stand that automatic runner on second. It's BS. It's BS, man. It's all to accommodate the casual fan. I don't like that at all. Goodini, Johnny, we talk about how the Lakers subtracted Russ, added a bunch of young pieces, and yeah, now they look like a real squad. They look like a real squad. Trust and believe. All the LeBron haters do not want him to get 2 more rings. They'll freak out. They'll freak out, man. They will. Because they need Jordan to be the greatest of all time, which he's not. But that's LeBron has always done more with less than Jordan ever did. That's the point. LeBron has always done more with less than Jordan ever did. The Jordanite, the fans say, oh, Jordan only had role players. The excuses they give Jordan are acceptable. Yes, he only had role players in the 80s. That's true. When he couldn't beat the greats of his era. That's true. But LeBron doesn't get that excuse. When he loses in the finals, well, Jordan never lost in the finals, right? But LeBron, he carried on his back. One thing Jordan could not do was be the only star on the team and carry role players to the finals. LeBron's done it more than once. So when people say, well, LeBron's loses in the finals, well, okay, in 2007, he brought Varejao and Eric Snow and Drew Gooden and Delonte West to the finals to face Tim Duncan and Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili. So, of course, the Spurs beating that Cavs team, that was an upset, right? That shouldn't have happened. LeBron and that Cavs team should have beaten them, should have beaten that Spurs team. No, of course they shouldn't have. That's when you start breaking down the finals that LeBron actually lost. Should LeBron and J.R. Smith, should they have beaten KD, Clay, Steph, and Draymond? Was that an upset that the Warriors beat that Cavs team? Of course it wasn't. Jordan's always been on the favored team. He's always been on the better team in the finals. But Jordan in the 80s did not beat the greats of that era. Could not beat the greats of that era. And that's when, well, he only had role players. So what? LeBron has brought role players to the finals. Jordan didn't do that. So the hate on LeBron is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He's always done more with less than Jordan or anybody else has ever done. He's an all-star at any position you put him at. He's an all-star at any position you put him at. It's a freaking forward, and he can play point guard better than most point guards in the game. So to say that Jordan's the GOAT, hands down, no question about it, I mean, you could have argued Kareem is then. Kareem's got 6 rings. He did it with 2 different teams, and he was the all-time scoring leader since just recently. He held it for how many decades? So that's what I got to say on that. Anyway, that is an argument that goes on and on and on and on. But anyway, yeah, Goodini, I agree with you on that. Mr. Marine, I read that, right? Yeah, John Farnham, I read that. I backtracked a minute because I missed a couple. Now I'm going to get back on point. Gardini, it's 15 seconds with no one on base, 20 seconds with a runner on base, and 30 seconds in between batters. All right, I'll have to start getting used to this. Gardini, Timmy Trumpet is an Aussie. He created the best closer and song since Sandman. What's his closer intro song? I don't know it. Anthony, Johnny, are you going to play the help song from John Farnham? I did. It's on Basement Squad today, Anthony. It's already on there. I reacted to it today, man. You guys kept recommending it, so I never heard him sing before. The guy's got a great voice, and I did it today. Anthony, go check it out. Gardini, to my account. 07-15-18. Yeah, how do I get to your account, Gardini? I'm going to try to sub to you, man. Truba, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Truba's in the basement. Truba, respect. Oh, I know you disagree. It's okay. Hey, I get it. I'm a huge Michael Jordan fan. I get it. Michael would average 50 points a game in today's NBA. That's a fact. Right, but Michael probably wouldn't be able to carry a team. He could never carry a team. He always had to have the other players around him. He could never carry a team to the finals. Even with the Wizards, he couldn't even carry Charles Oakley and Leitner and Jerry Stackhouse. They couldn't even make the playoffs with Michael Jordan there on the Wizards. Just saying. And I was a big Jordan fan up until LeBron came around. LeBron's always done more with less. But again, the argument can go on and on and on and on and on. So that's why I don't get involved in it too much. But I do agree. Michael would score a whole lot of points in today's no defense. And all the sports have no defense anymore. The bases in baseball are now expanded 3 inches. You got 3 extra inches on the bases, so guys are going to get safe a lot more easier. It cuts down the base paths by 4.5 inches between bases now, so they're going to get safer easier. Defense is not allowed in games anymore. Good rebound. The Knicks are down by 11 points right now with 10 seconds left in the first quarter. This is a beatable team. They should be able to beat the Randall for 3. Missed it. Get a shot. Wizards caught the rebound. Gardini only has 1 blemish, which is 2011. If we're talking with him being favored, even chance, he's 4-1. That's my record for LeBron in the NBA Finals. Yeah, 2011, that was his worst one against the Mavericks. But what people love to say about LeBron, they couldn't beat the Mavericks. The Mavericks were so weak. They all don't realize that the Mavericks along the way beat Kobe Bryant and the Lakers in the playoffs, and they beat KD, Russell, and James Harden and Serge Ibaka on the OKC Thunder all along the way to the finals. So the Mavericks were not some scrubby team that people they couldn't even beat the Mavs. They forget that Kobe and company and KD and company couldn't beat him either before they beat LeBron. But if that was going to say that was his worst finals, I'll agree with you. It wasn't his best finals, no. And Jordan never had a bad finals. Never had a bad final, ever. Never had a bad one. LeBron had one. I know you're not a LeBron hater, Truba. I'm not a Jordan hater either. I'm not a Jordan hater at all. I'm a huge Jordan fan. Michael Jordan to me is the guy. He did things you may never see again. I know you're not a LeBron hater, Truba. You and I disagree on a couple of players, from Barry to Walter Payton, LeBron, and Jordan. You really can't go wrong with any one of these guys if you were to pick them on your team. So I get it. I know you're not Truba. Gardini, MJ did not have a 3-point shot. He'd be a better DeMar DeRozan on the up. Michael Jordan would be way better than DeMar DeRozan. I must be reading that wrong, Gardini. You're not comparing Jordan to DeMar DeRozan, are you? Jordan's way better than DeMar DeRozan. Come on. He'd be a better I don't agree with you on that one, Gardini. DeMar DeRozan, Michael Jordan would be scoring like nobody's business in today's league with no defense. He'd be killing it. He'd be way better than DeMar DeRozan is right now. If Jordan was in his prime in this league with DeMar DeRozan in this league, today's league, Jordan would be worlds of beyond what DeMar DeRozan is. Anthony, awesome. I'll check it out later. Cool. Yeah, thanks for the suggestions, because that John Farnham, it's already getting a lot of views, man. You guys are right on that, man. Like I said, Cold Chisel and John Farnham, I'd never heard of these. I can't believe, as popular as these singers are in Australia, they never made it over in America. Now, the only bands I knew from Australia obviously was AC/DC. That was one, like everybody knew them. Midnight Oil was the other one. Midnight Oil is another great band from Australia. And then, like, growing up, you knew Men at Work. Like, that was the only Australian bands we knew. I never knew about Cold Chisel. Never knew about John Farnham. So, like I said, I like venturing into different styles of music. Barrett putting it up. He missed. Good rebound by Hartenstein. Who's the foul on? Just second quarter just underway. 11-point lead for Washington right now. We all know in the first half, the scores don't really matter too much. He created Edwin's in. Oh, he's talking about the closer? Oh, okay. All right. Trouba, please. Oh, DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, I don't agree with that either. Let's not talk about how he ruined Kwame Brown, crappy teammate, which LeBron has never been. Kwame Brown lasted in the league a long time, but he wasn't what he was supposed to be. Kwame Brown was a number 1 overall pick. He was never what he was supposed to be. I don't think Jordan ruined him. The guy never amounted to anything in the league. He hung around for 11 or 12 years, but he was never a great player by any stretch. Gunnar, I hope all our Aussies got a good laugh at the video I posted in Discord. The lawn is a bit icy. I didn't look at Discord yet, Gunnar. I didn't look at it. I'll look at Discord over the weekend. That's when I like to catch up on it. I'll take a look at it, man. I know you guys got hit pretty hard up there. Quickly for 3. Come on, man. Knicks are down by 12 now. We're down by 12 points. Not looking good. Not looking good right now. We're in Washington. The Knicks are coming out flat after the All-Star break. We had a 3-game winning streak looking really good. Josh Hart's in the game replacing Grimes. Toppin's in the game. Hartenstein. The only starter on the floor is Barrett right now. Hartenstein, Hart, Quickly, Toppin, and RJ is what we got out on the floor right now. Bad pass by Quickly. Come on, man. How you passing in a crowd underneath the basket? We got it back, though. We got it back. Toppin, bad pass again. What is going on? Don't take me from a Ranger game that we watched last night to a terrible Knicks game right to follow up behind it. Come on. Come on, guys. Pick it up. Pick it up. This is a game you should come out of the All-Star break. You should be ready to take it over. You should be ready to take over the game when you come off the All-Star and you're on a 3-game winning streak. Let's go. You got the Pelicans tomorrow right at 500, 30-30. Bah, he airmailed that 3. Terrible. Terrible. Kuzma with a 3. Oh, man, come on. 44-29, Washington. Knicks better pick this game up. Timeout, Knicks. Thankfully, slow this train down, man. Slow this train down, please. Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, hit that like button. Keep the basement rolling. Let's go. Gunner, I left off with you. Okay, Bruin, guys like Bird would be destroying everyone in today's NBA. Oh, they would be, man. There's no hand checking anymore. There's no defense allowed in any sport. That's why it's hard, even with quarterbacks, running back, they get protected way more. Joe Montana got knocked out cold, ice cold, knocked out by Jim Burt in the playoffs against the Giants. You know what happened? He got ammonia sticks out of the game. Jeff Kemp, I believe, was the backup for the 49ers. He came in the game. There was no fines, no suspensions, no fantasy football leagues ruined, no DraftKings ruined. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, a big reason for these defenses being taken away is to protect the betting leagues, to protect fantasy leagues, to protect the players. Yes, to protect the players. I understand it. But now it's gotten to the point where it's the flags getting thrown on the most ridiculous stuff. Baseball is even changing where they're widening the bases. It's getting ridiculous. Basketball, you can't touch anybody anymore. These guys get clear open shots, drive the lane. That's why nobody hits anybody anymore. Hockey, guys stand right in front of the net. There's nobody hitting anybody anymore because everybody's worried about getting fines or suspensions. So it's all an offensive league. Every league's an offensive league. And that's today's games. Defense is not allowed. When I grew up, great defensive matches is what you wanted to see. In football, you love the great defensive match. Pitching duels. We used to love watching pitching duels growing up. Where in the 6th inning, it's 0-0. Nobody can get a hit off either pitcher. And if one pitcher gives up one run, man, then you have to bring in a lot of strategy. Should we bunt, move runners over, play small ball? Well, that's not here anymore. We just talked about this the other night. Joe DiMaggio hardly ever struck out. Tony Gwynn, these guys never struck out. They knew how to bunt. Why do you think the shift came around? I know the shift is gone, but it came around. Why? Because today's players don't bunt. Today's players don't bunt. That's why it's easy to put a shift on because no one's worried about someone bunting down the line. That wasn't the case a couple decades ago. A lot of players could bunt. Now it's home run or nothing. Most teams are home run or nothing. I know the Yankees are that way. We're home run or nothing. And what happens to teams like that? We get to the playoffs, you can't move on. The only guy we had that could hit small ball was Brett Gardner, who, by the way, his locker was now given away in spring training. They kept it last year. They kept Gardner's locker last year open in case they needed him to come back. Just a little footnote there. They took away the locker. Gardner's completely not even on their emergency list anymore. And they gave it to Aaron Hicks, the complete opposite of what a Brett Gardner is. Can't believe Aaron Hicks is still on the Yankees, and being sold to us that he's going to be a good starter. I can't believe that we're actually going into the season with him as a potential starter. Goodini, Byrne had zero athleticism in high-paced game today. Wouldn't he play in an era with 30 less possessions and set plays? Basketball is the highest level of skill it's ever been at. Byrne had zero athleticism. That's true, but he still dominated a lot of the guys that had athleticism back then. Dominated them. He would be really good in today's game. Pierre, Anthony, did you know that Jimmy Barnes and John Farnham singing together, "There's Something Is Wrong with My Baby"? Somebody did suggest that. Anthony, this is crazy. Someone suggested that song. They left a whole list of stuff, man, on there. So I think that was one of them. Goodini, MJ ruined him in Washington. MJ destroyed his confidence and would verbally abuse him in practices. That I did know. I know he went off on him because he drafted him, and he took it personally that the kid wasn't good. He wasn't good. Manav. OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Manav's in the basement. What's going on, Manav? India beat Australian cricket. Anthony. All right, you guys got your cricket going. Mr. Marine, I wish you all the best and hope you're feeling better very soon. I know. Mr. Marine needs all the support from us, man. Man, he's going through a lot. He's been in and out of the hospital recently. This is big time for him. Manav, going back home from work now, Johnny. All right, Manav, we'll see you when you get back. Gardini, I don't like disrespecting the grades, but I'm sorry they played in a much less skilled and athletic league. I'll agree with that. Like Bill Lambier, Rick Mahorn, the bad boy Pistons, most of them wouldn't even be able to play in today's league. Bill Lambier, Rick Mahorn would not be playing in today's league. They're like the standard hockey enforcer from way back that, like a regular hockey enforcer is hard to come by nowadays. You need to actually score. Lambier and Rick Mahorn are great examples of players that would not be playing in today's game. They wouldn't be. Big men have to be able to shoot. Now, Mitchell Robinson, our guy on the Knicks, he's a traditional big man where he does a lot of blocking, a lot of rebounding, but he doesn't have much of a shot. So the Knicks are a little behind on the big men, a little behind on what the big men can do. Nowadays, Mitchell Robinson would be one of the best centers in the game in the 80s and 90s because he's a traditional blocking and rebounding center. He doesn't have a shot. Where you guys like Joel Embiid and Jokic, these guys will shoot your lights out, man. These are big men that are shooting threes. I mean, even when Dirk was playing, he's shooting threes, man, at the height he's at. So, Josh Hart, put it in, 47-36. Knicks are only down by 11 now. See what I mean? Like, everything starts to come together. Bruin laughing at Gardini. Gardini brings good stuff, Bruin. He brings stuff. Whether I don't agree with, like all of us, we don't agree with everything, but he's knowledgeable. He brings good stuff. He brings good arguments. Bruin, I miss Brett Gardner too, man. I would rather have him than Aaron Hicks, and I know he's older. I can't believe we have guys like Aaron Hicks and Josh Donaldson on this on this lineup. Bond, another Cellar Dweller accounted for. Bond's in the basement. What's going on, Bond? Good to see you. Another Aussie accounted for. Gunner, I don't like crowning someone all-time GOAT. Both played in different eras and each had different ways of playing. I saw Jordan was the GOAT of his era and LeBron's the GOAT of this era. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The silliest comments really is when people tell me that KD is better than LeBron. I'm like, you're smoking a lot. You're smoking some really good stuff when you tell me that. You want to tell me he's a better shooter than LeBron? I'll give you that. KD's one of the best shooters the game's ever had. But better than LeBron overall, all around? No way, not even close. Man, the Knicks are getting killed from outside. Another 3 by Washington. It's 55-36. We were just down by 11. Now we're down by 19. We are getting smoked out here. Smoked by a bad team. We're a middle of the pack team. We're not a great team. We're a middle of the pack team. We're getting stomped on by a team that's not good. And they're killing us from the outside. Killing us. We were just down by 11. Now we're down by 19. Wow. Bad start for the Knicks, man. Bad start. Man. Good evening. We don't talk about Tragic Johnson and Larry collapsing in the finals, but LeBron gets obliterated. LeBron gets obliterated for anything he does. Anything. There's people that say that LeBron hung around to beat Kareem's record. You know what? When you're averaging 30 points a game, it's not hanging around. That's not hanging around. Hanging around is coming off the bench and trying to get maybe 10 points here or there in a game. Not averaging 30. You might be averaging more than that at this point, but averaging 30 points a game minimum for the season, yeah, that's not hanging around. There's guys that think Alexander Ovechkin's hanging around to beat Wayne Gretzky's record. Like, they played 57 games. He got like 32 goals. That's not hanging around. It's a lot of old-timers, old schoolers like me. I'm an old school guy on a lot of stuff. But when records are going to be broken, they're going to be broken. And people don't want Kareem's and Gretzky's record broken. They don't want it broken. Even funnier than that, Gardini, people talk highly of like Jerry West. He never won a finals at all. He lost like 7 finals, and everybody talks about him like he's better than LeBron. Like, that's just the way it is. People hate on LeBron. They don't even know why. When people say LeBron sucks, ask him where does he suck? Well, he loses all the finals. Well, what finals did he lose that he should have won? Besides the Mavericks, yes, Miami should have won that one. I'll give you that, but what else? What else you got? Oh, well, Draymond missed game 5, so that's why the Warriors lost in 7. What? He missed game 5, so losing Draymond, not Steph, not Clay, losing Draymond is the reason you guys lost 2 more after that? No. It's a LeBron hate thing, that's all, and I don't understand why they hate him so much. Gunner, I think the only player that deserves all-time GOAT status for this sport is Wayne Gretzky. That's true, Gunner, that's true. Wayne Gretzky has like 40-something records, man, if not more than that. I'm not even kidding. Like, think about it. His 894 goals is about to go down. It's about to go down. I think Ovechkin's hurt right now. I think he's 82 goals away. That's good. I mean, the guy scored 50 last year. He's on pace to score over 50 this year. I mean, he's not slowing down. He's not slowing down. Where are we at? Gunner. But I do agree with you, Gunner. Different eras bring different rules, different times, different things. So it's hard to say someone, like when someone says like Tom Brady's the greatest football player of all time. He didn't play defense. He didn't play running back. Like, to call someone the GOAT of the entire sport is hard when you only play one side of the ball. You can't even say it about Lawrence Taylor is the greatest defensive player of all time. I'll agree to that, but the greatest football player, well, he doesn't play offense. Quickly for 3, banged it. All right, the Knicks are down by 14 now. 14, quickly bangs the 3. 57-43, Washington, 5 minutes, little over 5 minutes left in the first half. Man, this game's going by pretty quickly. Again, NBA, we all know second half is where it's at. Second half is where it's at. Hakeem is there, the most beautiful footwork the game's ever seen, but Joel has the most complete offensive game ever other than Wilt. LeBron is the best driver of the basketball in history. It's undisputable. I mean, they were down by 24 against the Sixers, so let's see the second half. One thing LeBron definitely did, And that comeback against the Warriors, which people refuse to say the Warriors choked away the 3-1 lead. Why? Because they don't want to give that to LeBron. LeBron in that series led both teams in points, rebounds, assists, scoring, and blocks. Led both teams in that category. In all 5 of those categories, LeBron led both teams. The Warriors were 73-9. They were up 3-1. They choked that series away. They could blame Draymond. Oh, the momentum gone. Well, okay, then the year before when LeBron, when Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love didn't play in that series, and in the year before, the first series against the Warriors, he played with Matthew Dellavedova at point guard. Does LeBron get that same excuse? Nope. He doesn't get any excuses that are given out for the Warriors and were given out for Michael Jordan. LeBron doesn't get those same excuses that are given to them. He doesn't get those. He had Dellavedova playing point guard, not Kyrie, in that first time they met the Warriors, and Kevin Love was out also. So what was he supposed to do? Anyway, I'm not going to go on and on about the LeBron and Jordan all night. Bond, way back comment in the Discord that the AFL tipping comp is open and ready to go for the season. Awesome. Anthony Bond, I'm back again. My wife rang up Hawthorne, plays Collingwood Thursday in Tasmania. Oh, the preseason stuff. That's awesome. Gardini, if Ovechkin breaks the scoring record in the NHL, does he pass Gretzky? Yes. Not as a knowledgeable. Yeah, he does, asking for our friend. Wayne Gretzky has 894 goals. Right now, I'll look it up in a second. I'm just going off the top of my head. But right now, Alexander Ovechkin has 32 goals this season. That would put him 82 goals behind Gretzky. He would make him the all-time scoring leader, but, I mean, Gretzky still holds, I swear to you, like 30 to 40 more records besides that one. And by the way, I'll tell you a record that'll never be broken, ever. Is Trouba still in here? Because I got a baseball thing, so he likes that stuff. What record, Gardini, you guys, Bruin, you guys all know, what record in baseball is going to be broken first? The 57-game hitting streak by Joe DiMaggio or 130 stolen bases by Ricky Henderson in one season? Which one's going to be broken first? I'm going to tell you Joe DiMaggio's 57-game hitting streak, that's going to be broken first. That's going to be broken first. No one is ever going to steal 130 bases in a season again. Nobody. Ricky Henderson has over 1,400 stolen bases in a career because the game isn't even like that anymore. Like Cal Ripken's Iron Man record. No one's beating that. No one's beating that. No one's beating that. Oh, his father passed away. Is that what happened, Bruin? I didn't know that. I know he was off the team. I just assumed he was injured. I didn't look too much into it, Bruin. Thanks for giving me a heads up on that. Okay. Gardini, Barry Bonds is the GOAT even before Peds, MVPs, 350, 300. Well, yeah, he didn't have to take the PEDs. Neither did A-Rod. Neither did Clemens. These guys didn't have to take them. Bonds was already a Hall of Famer. He was a hits for average. He wasn't a huge home run. I mean, he was, but he wasn't known. He was known as a base stealer and a hit for average guy, and then he became a monster. And he also made Bobby Bonilla's career. Bobby Bonilla batted in front of Bonds, so he got all the pitches to hit. And that's why he got all big contracts. Without Bonds hitting behind him, Bonilla wasn't really too much. Mikhailov, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. OG Aussie in the basement. Mikhailov in the basement. What's going on, brother? Morning, Johnny and the Dwellers. How are we? Popping while Carolina's at intermission. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Hit the like button for me, guys. Don't forget. If you're new, subscribe, bell notice, hit that like button. 57-48. Wizards, 3:40 left in the first half. 3:40 left in the first half. Giannis right now is how LeBron was in the first stint in Cleveland. A worse passer, but a better rebounder, as good as a defender. Yeah. Giannis also needs a shot. He needs to be able to. If Giannis could hit better from outside, man, he would be incredibly dangerous. Gunnar, Mahomes isn't going to catch Brady. No, he's not. He entered the league with a great offense, great weapons, and established coach. Brady didn't have any of that. Well, Brady had the coach, Gunnar. He had the coach. He had Belichick. But Belichick, not for nothing, at that time had a losing record as a coach. Another three-pointer by Washington. They are killing the Knicks beyond the arc. They're up by 12 points now, 60-48. 3 minutes left in the first half. They are killing the Knicks on the outside, killing them. Again, we all know the second half is really what matters. Brunson driving the lane, puts it up. Off the front of the rim, missed it. Bruin hitting record easily. Me too. That Cal Ripken's Iron Man and Ricky Henderson's base stealing, those are records that are never going to be broken. Why? Because the game has changed. Oh, Barrett, bad pass, but save. Randall with the dunk. Boom. Down by 12 again, 62-50. Washington's up, but we're within 12. Remember, we were just down by 19. Again, the first half, yes, it doesn't matter as much because leads always disappear in the second half in the NBA, but we don't want the lead getting too ridiculous. Raleigh, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Raleigh in the basement. What's going on, brother? Good to see you in here, Raleigh. Good to see you in here, Raleigh. Raleigh and Mikhailov, guys that weren't, I'm looking at other names. Raleigh and Mikhailov, your OG brother, Mr. Marine, is back in the hospital. He had a heart attack. He's back in the hospital, man. Back in the hospital. So keep him in your thoughts, your prayers, all of it, man. You know, he's OG like you guys, man. He's been with the basement for a long time. So keep him in your prayers, guys. I don't think you guys were in here when Mr. Marine was in here. But, yeah, he had a heart attack. They may have to put stents in to keep him going. So keep him in your thoughts, prayers. He's an OG Cellar Dweller, part of the basement. So, and Gardini, I think you were in here when Mr. Marine was in here. Bruin was, Gunner was. Bruin, I don't think you and Mikhailov were in here for that. But anyway, Raleigh, you weren't in here for that. You're a former Marine now. Only a month removed, but you're technically a former Marine now, right? So just keep him in your thoughts and prayers, guys, because he was just in here a little while ago. So that's where we're at with that. Orioles and Mets still playing. How about Jacob deGrom hurt right off the bat? The Mets look like superstars now, letting him go. But still in all, when the guy's on, when he's pitching, he's the greatest pitcher in the game. Knicks only down by 10 points now, minute 23 left in the first half. Manav, it's raining here in California, Bon. Gunner, Brady was mostly responsible for their success. Look at New England since they left. Still have a great defense, but missed the playoffs twice in 3 seasons. You know what's right? They haven't even won a playoff game since he left. They made it to one playoff game, got their doors blown off by Buffalo. They got humiliated and embarrassed, and they're out of there. They haven't done anything since Brady left. Brady's biggest statement to how great he is, he went to the Buccaneers during COVID season, new coach, new system, no OTRs, can't meet with teammates, can't do any practices beforehand, no preseason games, no anything. Your first time with your new team is week 1, and they won the Super Bowl. And they got their doors blown off in week 1 by the New Orleans Saints that year. I think they lost 38-3 in week 1, and all the Patriot fans are always like, Tom Brady, blah, blah, blah. And guess what? He went on and won the Super Bowl with that Buccaneer team that he didn't even get to practice with. He didn't get to do the playbook with. He got to do none of that. None of it. And they won the whole thing. So that says a lot for Brady. So he's got 7. He's got 7 Super Bowl freaking rings. He's won 7, lost 3. Until somebody else does better than that, we'll see. And he had a 10-year gap between Super Bowls from 04 to 14. He's like a part of 2 separate dynasties of the Patriots. They won 3 Super Bowls early and won 3 Super Bowls later on. Just saying. Where am I at? Mahomes has been sorely responsible for 2 Super Bowls so far. Oh, Mahomes, there's no doubt how great the guy is. There's no doubt about it. Mahomes is outstanding. 5 AFC championships in a row, made 3 Super Bowls and won 2 of them. I mean, in that short of a time, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. He's in the top 5, no doubt. Mikhailov, great game yesterday between the Bruins and the Kraken. Raleigh, yeah, the Bruins are just murdering things, Mikhailov. But 64-58 right now. The Knicks are closing in. 35 seconds left. Look at that, guys. We close. We're within 6 points now. We were just down by 19. Remember what I said about the first half. These leads go away. Raleigh, what OMG, I'll pray for him. That's a shock to hear. Yeah, he was just in here, or somebody was in here for him because they were telling us that he's in the hospital, man. So he's, yeah. And he just got out of major bladder surgery, man. He's right back in the hospital within a month of coming out of that. So, guys, we know his resume. He's been to hell and back 10 times over. All the tours he's done over in the Middle East and Grenada and everything, man. The guy's been around a long time in that Marine Corps, man. So, and fought in a lot of wars, man. He's seen a lot. So, heart really goes out to him, man. He's been through tons of battles throughout his whole life. 6 seconds left in the first half here. Knicks only down by 4 points. Barrett just put it up. Lost the handles on it. All right, well, it's 64-60. Guys, just a few minutes ago, the Knicks were down by 19 points. Now we're going into halftime down by 4. That's what I'm talking about right there. And that's the difference with the Knicks team now than what we were just a couple of years ago. The Knicks now know how to can hang in games. Normally, if we were down by 19, we'd be down by 20, then 30, then 40, and so on. No, the Knicks are playing, and thank goodness that Mitchell Robinson is back. Gardini, Bill managed the best defense in the 80s on the Giants, yeah. To the Browns, their first playoff berth since Jim Brown, so he was well established before Brady. But he hasn't done any. He had a losing record before and after Brady. And Belichick admitted recently that without Brady, he wouldn't have the Super Bowl titles that he had. Belichick just admitted that. He said Brady told him things about the offense that he never knew. He said Brady saw things when he was under center that Belichick never even saw. Bill Belichick admitted that himself. He wouldn't have the rings he has without Brady. Wouldn't have them. And that Falcons comeback, yes, they couldn't score because of the defense. How about Brady bringing them all the way back? Gardini, Brady is the GOAT. And I always had Joe Montana as the GOAT. Joe Montana won 4 Super Bowls. Didn't throw an interception in any one of them. Not one. I always felt that because he faced more defensive pressure, which today's quarterbacks don't face. They don't face any pressure. They don't get hit the way those guys got hit back then. You hit Tom Brady like Montana got hit in the playoffs, you'd be in prison. They'd drain your bank account. So, and to say that means that anybody could have played quarterback for the Patriots and gone on. So if Brady had nothing to do with the Super Bowls, if Brady had nothing to do and it was all Belichick or mainly Belichick and only a little bit of Brady, then how come no other quarterback can even make the playoffs with Belichick and company? How come they can't even win a playoff game? How come Matt Castle, when he took over for Brady, he didn't make the playoffs? How come that's saying that Brady wasn't really the reason that they went? What about going to the Buccaneers, like I just said, with COVID? You can't even go with your teammates. You can't go with your new team. You can't practice the new playbook. Everything's brand new, and your first crack at it is week 1 when everything counts. So without Brady, then any quarterback could play for the Patriots, and they should be able to win Super Bowls. Well, how come that hasn't happened when Brady doesn't start? When Brady doesn't start, Belichick doesn't win. They don't win the playoff games. They don't win. Belichick has 3 years without Brady. Who won that divorce? Brady won the Super Bowl. Belichick has yet to win a playoff game and missed the playoffs 2 out of 3 years. So if it's always Belichick and his defense, then why can't any quarterback win with that team then? That's my question. Why can't any quarterback win then? Put anybody. How come Mac Jones couldn't win yet? How come Matt Castle couldn't win? I'm not even down. This isn't even about Mahomes. I'm just talking about Brady in general. For anybody, and there's a lot of people that say Brady was just a system quarterback. Then how come no one else can win in that system? No one. No other quarterback can win in that system. That's what I'm saying. But Gardini, as a quarterback going in with nothing. You can't even get in sync with your team. That shows how great Brady is. Mike Evans, a little overrated. What receivers and Super Bowl caliber guys did he have on that team with the Patriots? Who was his greatest running back? He had Corey Dillon for 1 year. Randy Moss that was the greatest wide receiver he ever had, and he didn't even win with him. Didn't even win with him. What, Deion Branch? What did Deion Branch do when he was on the Seahawks? You didn't even know he was in the league. Brady made these players. He made these guys. Mikhailov, I'm liking how Kraken are shaking things up in the West. Yeah, Kraken, second year already. They're doing it, right, Mikhailov? They're doing it. The Kraken came in big time, second year in the league, and they're looking good. Mr. Marine! No Instagram, only YouTube, Parlor, Twitch once in a while, and Rumble. Oh, okay. No, you're only YouTube. All right, very good, man. My social media sites are Twitter and IG, and that's it. And YouTube. That's it. I don't know anything. Oh, Discord. We have the Discord too. Bond, if anyone would like to join the AFL tipping comp for 2023 season, I will post the name of the tipping comp and how to join. In the Discord, it's free and no money involved. It's all for fun. Please do, Bond, and explain a little bit in there what the tipping comp is. I know you guys, I think you guys told me this before, and I forget. I have to really sit down and really look at it. Mikhailov, no worries. Brad, awesome, Bond. I'll join. Gardini, I'm not diminishing Brady, but Brady couldn't do it without the Bills defense. You mean the Patriots defense? Right. Well, I mean, definitely the defense was a big reason why they beat Kurt Warner and the Rams. I would say that was the Patriots defense, because the greatest show on turf, Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce, these guys were killers. Marshall Faulk, they stopped them because of that defense. And yeah, Adam Vinatieri was a big part of those Super Bowl wins in the beginning. Definitely, I give you that. I definitely give you that. But I don't agree with people. Never said it, Gardini, but I don't agree with people that called Brady a system quarterback, and that's why he won. It was all Belichick. I'm like, that's not true, because no other then any quarterback could win in that system. Anyone. You could stick anybody in there, and they're going to win because it's a system, and it's not true. It's not true because they haven't done it. Bill Belichick has a losing record as a coach without Brady. Before and after, it's a losing record. So Belichick's a big part. He's probably the greatest defensive mind the game's ever seen. Greatest defensive mind the game's ever seen is Belichick. But he admitted he didn't know much about offense, and that Brady saw a hell of a lot more on offense than he ever saw. So, Gunnar, Brady led his team back versus Seattle before that interception was thrown, and they threw that because they were afraid of Brady. Led them back versus the Falcons, and why discredit Brady because of a kickoff? Agree. I'm not discrediting him at all. Mr. Marine, Johnny, Trouba Train, do Rangers get Kane? Yes or no? Only Rangers go so far in the playoffs. Igor is to be on fire. Perfect goaltending. Yes, Igor, Mr. Marine, Igor will be fine. He's shaky right now. Listen, if Igor's going to go through a little bit of a slump, let it happen now. Let it happen now, not in April. Patrick Kane is a real possibility, and since we're at halftime right now, Mr. Marine, I'm going to take a look and see if there's any updates. Because I'll tell you what, you can ship out Kravtsov right and Lushinen. You can ship them both out, but especially Vitali. Get them out of here. It says here, Mr. Marine, this is posted 41 minutes ago, so this is as new as you're going to get. It says Rangers moves signal that they're getting even closer to landing Patrick Kane. Right now, it's speculation, Mr. Marine, but I'm skimming. I'm skimming this article. I'm not really reading it in depth, but I'm skimming it. And it says Patrick Kane is ready to waive his no-move clause to join the Rangers. It says they may be a third team that needs to be involved to make this happen. Kravtsov and Leshinin are the ones that will be heading to Chicago. They might have to waive another player, too, to make that happen. So right now, Mr. Marine, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good right now. We'll see. It's looking pretty good. Mr. Marine. Igor, I read that. Yep. Well, they're playing tomorrow against the Capitals, 1 o'clock. I'm trying to do that game. I'm definitely doing the Sunday game at 5:30. We'll see about tomorrow. Gardini, afraid of Brady. There was 7 seconds left. Gunner, please. Matt Castle went 10-6 that year. Didn't make the playoffs, though. He didn't make the playoffs. Matt Castle did not make the playoffs. If it's a system thing, he should have made the playoffs. If Brady was starting that year, they would have been in the playoffs. Montana was, the Super Bowl, man, the guy was undefeated, and never threw an interception in any of those Super Bowls. He was perfect. He was perfect. It's like throwing a perfect game. Mike Evans had 8 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. LeGarrette Blount had 4 consecutive 100-yard seasons with Brady. Okay. So how come these same guys couldn't win before Brady got there then, Gardini? How come they didn't win the Super Bowl the year before with Jameis Winston? Then any quarterback should have been able to walk on the Bucs and win. How come they didn't win a Super Bowl before Brady got there then? Those guys were there. Those guys were on the team. How come they didn't win? How come they didn't win a Super Bowl? All those guys were there, so any quarterback should be able to play there. And you're not accounting that they didn't have a chance. So basically what we're saying is Brady is so great that he can walk on a team and just be able to play with anybody without knowing the playbook or anything. Not practicing, not getting a chance to meet up with these guys. Brady's a winner. Brady meets up with players. He bigs them up. He's a great teammate to his team. So these guys before, they should have been able to win the Super Bowl. Brady should not have been a part of it then. How come Mike Evans and LeGarrette Blount and these guys couldn't win until Brady got there? How come they couldn't win? It's my question. Tom was not even 70% of the team's success. Oh, I don't agree with you there. Tom is about a good 80 to 90% of the reasons these teams win. Again, the Patriots have not. Why haven't the Patriots won a playoff game since he's been gone? If Belichick's the huge reason, if Belichick is carrying a huge part of why they won those games, and how come they haven't won a playoff game since he's left? Why are the Patriots struggling? Why are they struggling? How come Mac Jones regressed this year with a Belichick team? Belichick's still the head coach. How come they haven't even won a playoff game, Gardini? Why have they not won a playoff game since Brady's been gone? They haven't made the playoffs 2 out of 3 years. Why haven't they made it then? Aaron Rodgers, I don't know. Anthony. I'm so over the Jets rumor mills right now. I don't know. Guys, give me 2 minutes. The second half's about to start. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm leaving off with well, right now it's mainly Gardini and Gunnar going back and forth. When I come back, I'll pick it up. Anthony, what is happening with Aaron Rodgers? I'll start off with that question when I come back. I'll be right back. All right, third period. It's underway right now. Third quarter. The Knicks have the lead, 66-64. It's our first lead since 21-20. It's our first lead. Remember, we were down by 19. Good steal by Mitchell Robinson, 66-64. Now, 68-64 with Grimes bringing it down. Dunk. Gardini, they would have gone 12. Jameis, but that's a hypothetical, Gardini. He threw 30 interceptions. He threw them. So again, why didn't the Bucs and why don't the Patriots win without Brady? You see where I'm going with this? When Brady comes around, they win Super Bowls. When Brady's not around, they don't win. These same players were on the Bucs the year before. You can't talk in hypotheticals. Can't say, well, if you didn't do this, if you didn't do that. Hey, if Zach Wilson was better, the Jets would have made the playoffs. I mean, we can go on and on with hypotheticals. Gardini, the Patriots are a mess, washed up Cam Newton the year after Brady left when he lost wild card at home. The Pats team, that was a mess. They played, Tom wouldn't have beaten. Again, that's a hypothetical. And secondly, it's Bill Belichick, right? Everybody says Belichick was the guy, not Brady. So how come they can't win a playoff? They can't even make the playoffs. If Brady was on these Patriot teams, they'd be in the playoffs. If he was on these Patriot teams, they would have been in the playoffs. Gunnar versus the Giants, it wasn't Brady's fault. Welker dropped a wide open pass, and his O-line was getting its butt kicked all game. Welker did drop that wide open pass, man. He was wide open. Wow. Gardini, it's Brady's fault. Actually, if you actually watch the game, he threw it inaccurately at a wide open Welker. Don't give me O-line because torn his flip quarterback. We don't have to. Again, answer the question. How come the Bucs didn't win the year before? How come the Patriots – I'm still waiting on the answer, Gardini. How come the Patriots – and the Bucs can't win without Brady? Why? Why can't they win? It's Brady, dude. It's Brady. Brady's the difference. He's the difference. And not every quarterback. So any quarterback could have walked on that Bucs team during the COVID season and would have won the Super Bowl. Anyone, right? No practice, no nothing. Week 1 is your first day with your new team, and your first game is now, and it counts, and you never even met your teammates. How does he know what tendencies Mike Evans has or doesn't have? The only one he knows is Gronk. It's the only one he knows. Brady's a humongous reason why these teams have rings. Even Belichick admitted it, Gardini. Belichick admitted he wouldn't have the rings he has without Brady. Wouldn't have them. Wouldn't have them. He admitted it. And it's true. And it's showing to be true right now. Showing to be true right now. I'm not going to go on the whole game here about Brady. I'm not going to go on and on about him. But if you and Gunner want to go back and forth about it, that's fine. Mr. Marine, going strong on talk. Yep, passionate. Yeah, they're going back and forth. I'm going to let them do their thing. The Knicks are up 68-64. 68-64 Knicks. With old Porzingis, Randall D'ing him up. Gunner and Gardini, you guys can go on about the Brady stuff. I'm going to bow out. I'm going to let you guys continue on. It's a good debate you guys are having, though. I like it. I like the debates. I love them. Keep bringing them. Keep bringing them. Gunner, Brady was sacked 5 times versus the Giants. His O-line got its butt kicked, plain and simple. It was still catchable and went through his hands. Gardini, have you ever wondered why Tom was holding the ball for so long? Gardini, he could have made that throw. It should not have been as difficult. Tom made it. Gunner, stop. You're just reaching on that one. Go New York, go New York, go. Yes, Mr. Marine, I'm with you. I'm letting those two guys go at it, and I'm just gonna read them out loud, but I'm gonna let those two guys go at it. It's funny. No, Gardini, you say we done. I'm not done. I'm saying you and Gunner can go back and forth. You and Gunner keep going at it. It's fine. It's all good. And I am not a Brady fan. Being a Jets fan, Brady's the last fan I'm of. I'm just an NFL fan. I'm an NFL fan. And I respect the games and the people in them. But I am not a Tom Brady fan. But I can respect how great the guy was, and I hate to admit it, but he was. He was great. 69-68 Washington, 9:40 left in the third quarter. 9:40 left in the third quarter.
I'm making my picks on Prize Picks.
Prize Picks now has a more than 26 states. So what are you waiting for? Pick more or less on 25 times your money.
Gunner, I'm done. If you're done, agree to disagree. Gardini, you wonder why they went 6-2 down the stretch. But Gunner, good debate as always. The law firm is closed for today. Always. Yeah, that's what it's about. It's what I tell everybody. You OGs, Gunner and Gardini are OGs. You guys get it. The debates are fun, respectable. Of course, everybody has a difference of opinion in here. Everybody has a difference of opinion in here. Whether it's Jordan and LeBron or Walter Payton and Barry Sanders or whatever. Mets, Yankees, pitchings, batting orders, what have you. What I'm upset about, Valix, another Cellar Dweller accounted for. Valix in the basement. What's going on, Valix? Good to see you in here, brother. Mr. Marine, it was a draw in talk. Yeah, it was a draw. They both brought up great points. Great points. You know, when you have a debate, even if you disagree with somebody, I like the debates that you're at least listening to the other person's points. That's what makes the debates good, when you can listen to someone's point and go, hey, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But what about this? The ones I don't like is when people say, oh, LeBron sucks. And no one in here says that. I'm just saying in general, people trash LeBron like the guy's no good. Like, that's just dumb to me. Like, people that do that that's your casual fan that knows nothing about the game, knows nothing about LeBron, knows nothing about Jordan, knows nothing about anything. They just read a title or they hear a lot of popular talk. A lot of popular talk. Doesn't have to be true as long as it's popular, and that's what the casual fan goes with. They don't look up stuff. They don't look into things before they speak them. So when we have debates in here, that's why I always said we don't have the biggest chat. I don't have the biggest chat, but I promise you, I'll put anybody in this chat up against anybody else's, because people we have in here, you guys are knowledgeable, real knowledgeable on the sports. So I'd put you guys up against anybody's chat. You guys are knowledgeable, man. We always have a lot of good debates in here, good fun debates. And that's why I always said I never wanted the cursing in here, because I don't want it to become one of those kind of live streams. And you guys know the live streams I'm talking about, where everybody's cursing, F-bombs, huge caps with a bunch of F. You know, I don't want all of that. Do I have the cleanest mouth off of here? No, of course I don't. None of us do. I just didn't want that in here. And see, you guys can still have good debates, good stuff. So Randall, he's about to shoot it. Oh, Randall's forcing a three, and he hit it. 71-69 Knicks, 9:20 left in the third quarter. Randall, 31 points today, 5 of 9 from three-point land. Randall is killing it. Another all-star performance this year by Julius Randall. I don't know where this team would be without him. R.J. Barrett is slumping badly. He's not even in the game right now. Oh, he is in the game. He's bringing it up. I thought he was just about to check out. No, he's in. But he missed the layup. Randall follows through, but Barrett got fouled. Barrett was fouled on the layup. I think he was fouled by Bradley Beal. Grimes' defense is really, really good, man. He lost some minutes since we got Josh Hart. And R.J. Barrett is my guy. That's a Knick right there. I really want him. I really, really want R.J. to turn it around and get out of this slump that he's in. He has not been playing well lately. Julius has 31 points. The next Knick closest to him is Quickly, who has 10. Brunson only has 7 points, and Barrett has 8. Not a good game overall by the Knicks, even though we're winning by 3, 72-69. Randall has 31 of our 72 points. 31 of our 72, so the other 41 points is spread around. 10 of them goes to Quickly, and everybody else has single digits. Everybody else, not a good game for our team right now, but we are winning, and that's what matters. If we can pull out a win playing as crappy as they're playing right now, I'll take it. Luckily, we're playing a team that's not good. Otherwise, we might be getting destroyed this game. Rebound by Grimes. Knicks bringing it back up. We're up 73-69. 8:40 left in the third quarter. Brunson dumps off to Randall, who's got the hot hand. Randall for 3. Missed it. Gardini, by the way, Johnny, who's doing what inning on opening day? We're going to work that out. Gardini. I'm going to get all the OGs together, and we'll do some sort of draw, man, where everybody gets an equal shot at what they want to do. That's how we're going to do it. Think of a way that we could all people fairly get some sort of have some sort of contest to who gets first pick, second pick, third, like a draft order. Because I'm not going to pick. We got to have some sort of thing, so I can't just pick one OG first over everybody else. It's got to be someone's got to earn that number 1 spot, number 2, number 3. What kind of brainstorm? What kind of contest or bet or something like that we should have to where guys fall in order? Because we have a handful of OGs. The OGs are going to go first. Julius has been killing it tonight, Gardini. Absolutely killing it. Gardini, I'm the closer in sports debate in my friend group. I bet you are. You should be, man. You got a lot of knowledge, man. You should be. I could see that. And not everybody can bring a good sports debate, man. There's a lot of guys, if you notice, there's a lot of casual fans out there that just don't know, but they act like they know. Instead of just saying, I don't know, they act like they know, and they stick to these ridiculous arguments that they have no basis, no backing on, no nothing. Even if you disagree, you can tell when someone brings a good argument. Even if you don't agree with it, someone brings stats and brings a good argument and just brings a good overall debate besides being a stat machine. Because stats, we know, don't always tell the story. That's why I don't get involved with rings too much, because rings don't always tell the story either. Dan Marino has no rings. Trent Dilfer has 1 ring. Who you taking? You taking Trent Dilfer over Dan Marino? You're starting a team? Taking Trent Dilfer, right? Because he has a ring, right? Of course not. Taking Dan Marino, I'm thinking twice about it. See what I mean? Rings don't always tell the story. Brunson with the miss. Brunson's off today. We're up by 4 right now. 77-73 Knicks. 7:05 left in the third quarter. Jalen Brunson, great, man. Caused the charge. Beautiful. Beautiful foul. Offensive foul on the Wizards. Mr. Marine, Johnny, can your Bronx team do good this year for you? I want you to win World Series to make you more happy in life. You know what's going to make me the happiest? That would make me tremendously happy, considering I have family in Boston and trucker friends of mine that are also Red Sox fans. I would love it because the Red Sox are going to be trash this year, and they know it. They're going to be trash. The Yankees winning the World Series, but give me the Jets in the Super Bowl. The Jets in the Super Bowl, I will pass out on here. I'll pass out right here. The Jets go and win a Super Bowl in my lifetime, I'll pass out right there, right on the floor. I would be amazing. Julius with the fadeaway jumper, missed it. Brunson, 3, missed it. Brunson is off tonight. I haven't said that often this year, but Brunson is not having a good game tonight, which is extremely rare for him because he's been killing it every game this season. Not having a good one tonight so far. But yeah, Mr. Murray, I would love it. I would love it. Oh, let the Yankees win the World Series. I mean, why we're carrying Aaron Hicks and Josh Donaldson is beyond me. And Brian Cashman has Hal Steinbrenner right in his lap. He tells him what to do, apparently, because if the boss, George, was around, Cash would have been fired long time ago. Long time ago. He wouldn't still be on this team. What have you done for me lately? Come on, they haven't won. They haven't even been in a World Series since 2009, let alone win one. They haven't even been in one. GB, another Cellar Dweller accounted for, another Ozzy accounted for in the basement. GB, Junjin chat room, Johnny, morning sports fans. Morning back to you, GB. Good seeing you in here, brother. Gardini, as much as I love what Julius has been doing, this team's catalyst has been, all day. And Gardini, that's what this team needed. The Knicks needed to have a true floor general, a real point guard on this team. That's what the Knicks needed. Randall plays better off the ball. The team does not have to run through Randall. And I think so much pressure was put on Julius last year that his numbers went down. Last year, he wasn't as good as the year before. And it's funny because there's a lot of Knicks fans that don't like Julius Randle. I'm like, what is there not to like? The guy gives 110% every game. The guy, he forces some shots here or there. He does. He'll be double teamed and he still tries to force a shot here and there. But the catalyst this year has been Jalen Brunson. That's no doubt about it. He should have been in that All-Star game. He should have been there. It's a real disrespectful that he wasn't there. But yes, I agree with that 100%, Godini. It has been all Brunson. The Knicks wouldn't be where they are without him right now because they'd still be running the team through Randall. You don't run the team through him. He's better off the ball, and it's showing this year. So I agree with you on that one, Godini. Mr. Marine, you are King Marine has spoken. King Marine has spoken. That's it. That's what we do. That's right. Yes, we are. Amen. Valix, I'm so glad. Me too. I'm glad Mitchell Robinson is back as well, man. Kuzma laid it in. It's 82-79 Washington right now. 4:45 left in the third quarter. We got a 3-point lead by the Wizards right now. Knicks bringing it up. Brunson dumped it off to Randall. Randall's around top of the key right now. Back to Brunson, driving the lane. Brunson driving, puts it up. Bad shot by Brunson. That was really bad. I think he was going for the foul. He didn't get it, and he put up a wild shot off the backboard, but I think he was expecting to be fouled, and he wasn't. Well, the Wizards are starting to take off again. Another 3-pointer by the Wizards, 85-79. They are killing the Knicks on the 3-point land. Killing them. Valix, I agree with you on that one, Valix. Mr. Mitchell Robinson being back. And when he was gone, Hartenstein actually picked it up. You know he's not one of my favorite Knicks because I wanted to know why. This is his 5th team since 2018. He got drafted in 2018, Hartenstein. The Knicks right now are team number 5 for him. So I was always wondering why would they get a guy like this. But he did step it up when Mitchell Robinson was out. He was grabbing a lot more boards. He was a lot more presence in the paint. So I changed my opinion on Hartenstein a little bit. But yes, Valix, I'm very happy that Mitchell is back. Very happy. That's the only downer about Mitchell is when he gets hurt. He's hurt. He's out. Same reason I don't want the Jets to get Jimmy G. Not because I don't think he's a good quarterback, because he gets hurt too much. The Jets would get Jimmy G, and what would happen in week 2, he'll get hurt, and he'll be back in December. I mean, like that kind of hurt. He's always hurt, and it's for weeks. So that's my issue with that one. So, but I do like Mitchell Robinson a lot, and I am glad he's back. Bruin, I bet Gardini, because you sure know how to bring it. Oh, yeah, Gardini definitely brings it, man. Gardini jumps in like stirring the pot right off the bat. Right off the bat, he comes in. Just starts stirring it up. Gardini comes in, starts stirring right off the bat. Right off the bat. He loves it. It's all good, though, man. Yep, all good. All good. Bond, good day, GB. The AFL tipping comp will be up in Discord later today if you want to join. Shannon, welcome into the basement. Shannon, please hit the subscribe, bell notice, and the like button. Keep this basement rolling. Aiming for 5,000 subs. Randall was just stripped as he's going up for a shot. Cleanly stripped. Shannon, what do you got? This has been a pleasure watching you, Johnny. The Dwellers have been in fine form. Best wishes to Mr. Marine. That's what's most important. Best wishes to Mr. Marine coming through. That's what's most important. He's an OG Dweller. He's been a part of my channel for the short time that I've had it up. He's been around since the beginning. We all wish him the best. We all want him to be in great health. He's defended this country 1,000 times over. Oh, that's easy one for me, Mr. Marine. I could break that down for you real easy. You want my order? The Jets winning the Super Bowl. I want that before any of my other teams do anything. The Yankees, the Knicks, the Rangers are all equal to me. They're all equal to me, those three. The Jets are above them in my fandom. Why? Because I really got into the Jets and football before I got into the other sports when I was growing up. The Jets were it. I got into the Yankees, the Rangers, the Knicks. I got into them a little bit later. A few years later, I started getting into those sports. But the Jets were my number one love. They had just gotten Joe Klecko. Abdul Salam was already there. Then Lions and Mark Gastineau all came around and made the great sack exchange. Joe Klecko, big shout out. Finally makes the Hall of Fame. Waited way too long. The dude should have been in there long ago. So I've always loved the New York Jets. They were my first love of a sports team. And then the other guys came along. So that's why I would want to see a Jets Super Bowl before anybody else. And not for nothing while we're on that. 85-81 Washington. Randall driving the lane hard. Missed it, but Josh Hart followed through with the lay-in. Second chance point counted by Josh Hart. 85-83 Washington right now. 2:45 left in the third quarter. Now I lost my point. Why? Because we're in the basement. That's why. I just lost my point. I had something behind that. Oh, yeah, I know now. Of all my teams, I've seen the Yankees win multiple rings. I saw the Rangers win a ring. I saw the Knicks in the finals twice in 94 and 99. They didn't win them, but at least I saw them in the finals. I've never even seen the Jets in the Super Bowl. In my lifetime, I've only seen the Jets in 4 AFC championship games, in 82, 98, 09, and 10. Quite honestly, the 98 Jets and the 09 Jets and the 82, all of them should have gone on to the Super Bowl. All of them. They all should have gone on to the Super Bowl. You don't have a sack exchange like the Jets front four. The year before they quickly, corner three. Missed it. We needed that quick. The year before they started recording sacks as a stat, the Jets front four, not the whole defense, the year before they recorded sacks as a stat, the Jets front four of Klecko, Abdul Salam, Marty Lyons, Mark Gastineau, just those four had 66.5 sacks. Just those four. Not the whole defense, just the front four. 66.5 sacks. The sack exchange was a big reason, not the whole reason, but a big reason they made sacks as an official stat, which I believe was 1982. Woo! Which I believe was 1982. Anyway, let's get back to this. So, yeah, Mr. Marine, I hope that answered your question. The Jets Super Bowl would be awesome to me. If any one of them win at any time, I'll take any one of them. But if I had to choose, I'd want the Jets to win. The other three, whoever wins one when they win one. I love all the other three equally. The Jets is my number one of overall of all of them because they were the first team I watched. That basically breaks it down. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. It's 86-85 Knicks. This has turned to a very good game. Even though most of the Knicks aren't even playing that well. Another three by Washington. Another three. 88-86 Washington now. Another three-pointer, man. Valix, I hope the Yankees even make it to one. The Yankees, it's funny, man, because they're one of the best teams in the American League, let's just say the past, 5 years? Give or take? All the other great teams, I think Knicks missing again. Come on. All the other great teams during that same time frame, the Astros, the Red Sox, the Tampa Bay Rays. They're the consistent ones in the American League. All of them made the World Series. The Rays didn't win one, but they all made one. Obviously, the Astros won. The Red Sox won. The Devil Rays made one. Yes, I called them the Devil Rays. Who cares? And the Yankees didn't even make one. Didn't even make a World Series. Didn't even make one. But those teams all at least made it. See my point? Like, the Yankees have to start doing something. Bruin, same. Yeah, I agree with Alex also, Bruin. Gunner, Buffalo up 2-0. If we win, we'll be 19-8-2 on the net. Killing it. Killing it. Good stuff, Gunner. It's very exciting, especially when your team's been bad for so long and you got something to look forward to. That's how I feel about the Jets. Like, I know they lost their last 6 in a row, but, man, we're turned the corner. Everybody knows it. And the Knicks playing better, too, man, has been exciting for me because the Knicks and Jets have been horrendous. Horrendous. For a long time. Both of them. The Knicks for longer than the Jets. Brunson for 3. Please hit it. He missed. Man, JB is off. He is off this game. And it's okay because he's been on the entire season. He's been a catalyst. Stealing your word, Yardini, but he's been a catalyst for the whole year. So he's going to have one bad game. The guy's allowed a bad game, right? Way back, another Cellar Dweller accounted for, another Ozzy accounted for in the basement. What's going on, way back? Well, you missed the Knicks being down by 19 points. Coming back, we're only down by 2 now. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Quickly for 3. And hit it. Boom. And hit it. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Knicks up by 1. Washington bringing it up, trying to get that last second shot before the end of the quarter. I almost said period. They missed. Good. End of the third quarter. Knicks up 89-88. 1 quarter to go. 1 quarter to go, guys. 1 quarter to go. Gardini, Tibbs is pissed. Yeah. Tibbs is like Tom Coughlin, right? Even if they're up by a bunch of points, he's always angry. It's like Tom Coughlin. The Giants could be winning 35-0, and Coughlin's on the sidelines, red-faced and angry. Tibbs is the same way. Coughlin looked the same whether they were up by 3 touchdowns or down by 3 touchdowns. He always looked the same, angry, concerned, doing a lot of this, all that, because he's a great coach that should be in the Hall of Fame. Tibbs, same way, he's always angry. But Tibbs doesn't have the hardware yet. That's the difference. Coughlin has rings. Tibbs doesn't have rings yet. Mr. Marine, way back. Good to see you on here. Oh, yeah. Oh, way back's great, man. It's always good to see him on here. Alex, yeah, because we was just up. Now we are down. And now we're up again. This fourth quarter is really going to be telling, man. Bond, way back. Good day, mate. I see your comment in the Discord about tipping comp. You guys got it. Somebody break that down in the Discord for me. Like, literally, what is the tipping comp? I know you guys probably have told me, but I'm in the basement. I got all these lists. When I'm not on here, I do a whole bunch of things, man. Plus I work. So sometimes it's if you explain to me, it's out of sight, out of mind. If it's in the Discord, let me know. And by the way, guys, I'm going to drop the Discord in here. I think everybody in here has the Discord, though, right? I'm going to drop the link in here anyway. I'm pretty sure everybody's name I'm looking at in here is in the Discord already. But I'll drop the link in once I get it going here. All right, guys, I'm dropping it. This is the Discord link right here. Posting it right now. Jump in with the Discord. It's very active. You guys are very active on there, and I love it. I come in when I can, and I love that you guys are this active in that Discord, man. I'm really loving it, and I thank you guys, man. You really do. You guys mean a lot. As I always told you, when we don't see somebody for a while, we get concerned about them. We're always concerned about Mr. Marine. We're always concerned about guys that are part of this basement. Guys are part of a family in here, man. We're all fans watching the game. I can't wait to come to Buffalo on March 31st and meet Gunner and Thunder Dan now, who's Bill King Mafia, who's now Thunder Dan, right? And Lockport and Peso. I know all you guys are going to be at that game, and I can't wait to be there to meet you guys. Anybody else that can make it, it's going to be fun. And we're going to get to Australia. Rock and I are going to get to Australia. I want to see some games. Three-pointer up and made it by the Wizards again. Well, they're killing it on the threes, the Wizards. They're up 91-89, fourth quarter underway. Anthony, have a good day, Bond. Bond's out of here? I'll get the comp up and running later today. Okay. Way back. Hey, Manav. Manav is back. Manav's back. Awesome. Gardini, my underdog for a team to burst through and make the playoffs is the O's. Rutch is good. Oh, yeah. The Baltimore Orioles, I could see. They made quite a run at the end of the year. And you know what was great about that run? They finished ahead of the Red Sox. The Red Sox finished in last place. The Orioles made a great run at the end. And Toppin going up, dumped it out to Josh Hart, brings it up, got blocked, not fouled. That wasn't a foul. Another three-pointer by the Wizards, missed it. Finally, they missed it. Hartenstein on the rebound. The O's could make the playoffs. Yeah, you know what I like on there? Is Ruben and Odor still on the Orioles? I always liked him on the Yankees. Is Odor still on the Orioles? I want to take a look at that. Hold on, guys. I'm dipping off here for a minute. I want to see if Odor is still there. Oh, he's a free agent. Odor is actually a free agent right now. Ruben Odor is actually a free agent at the moment. Anyway, I thought he was good on the Yankees. He was good. Could put him at any position. The guy was a hard out. Knicks just hit a basket and tied 91-91. RJ put it in. RJ's really got to get out of his slump. Talking about guys that need to be out of slumps, RJ is one of them. Porzingis left open, missed the three. Josh Hart on the rebound, brings it up. Barrett into Toppin, brings it down. Toppin brings it down with the dunk. 10-15 left in the game, 93-91 Knicks. Hello. O's went 48-35 from July 3rd and on last year. I know. Remember, they were like, from the All-Star break on, they were like the number one team in the American League East. Even record-wise, from the All-Star on, they were like number one for a little while there, the American League in our division. So, Knicks bringing it back up. Barrett with the lay-in. 95-91 Knicks. We jumped up to a 4-point lead now, 9:44. Timeout Wizards. Knicks are on a little bit of a run here. Timeout Wizards. Manav, are you going to watch? Oh, you guys are talking about cricket. I'm behind on a lot of this. There, I dropped the Discord. Lou is in the basement. What is up, Lou? What's happening, brother? Lou is in the basement. What's going on, Lou? Brunson's having an off night, but everyone else is picking him up. They are picking him up, man. And Brunson, it's like his first off night for the entire season, man. This is his first off night, Brunson. No doubt. What's going on, Lou? Way back, who was the Aussie that played for the Wizards? Oh, I don't know. You got me on that right off the bat. I can tell you I don't know right off the bat. Maybe Gardini does. Anthony, yes, Manal, I'll be while you guys are talking. You guys know when I skip over your cricket stuff, it's just because I don't know anything about cricket, so I can't add on to it. Gardini, you heard that a college kid that can throw 97 and 93 lefty. What? Really? He can throw 97 righty and 93 lefty? Which one is his throwing arm, righty? That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. 97 right-hand, 93 left-handed. Talk about ambidextrous. Mikhailov, great John Farnham video this morning, mate. Thank you, Mikhailov. Yes, and I got your comment. I'll do another video on what you said. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I screenshotted what your comment. I'll get into that, Mikhailov. Dalton, another cellar dweller accounted for in the basement. What's going on, Dalton? Haven't seen you in a little while, man. Hope you've been well, bro. Anybody new in the basement, please subscribe. Hit that bell notice. Hit the like button. Keep it rolling. Man, Dalton, I hope you've been good, man. I haven't seen you, I think, since football season, right? It's been a little while. Anthony, you guys were born in Box Hill. I don't even know where that is, but okay. Johnny, how much do you think that you would have to pay to see a game? I have no idea. Because I depending on where I sit, right? I don't know. How much is, I would have no idea. How much is it to get decent seat over there? $300? $400? How much? Way back. No, I didn't see the Pracky match, Tony. I don't take my, oh, okay, that's that. Abel, Bruin, Lou. Yeah, Lou dropped in to say what's up. That's awesome. Michaela, Lou, how you been, mate? Long time. Yep, there you go. Mitch Robinson is an Aussie. Is Mitchell Robinson an Aussie? Is he? I didn't know that. I knew Kyrie, Patty Mills, Ben Simmons. I knew they were Australian. I didn't know he was. Wow. Giardini going to watch the Clippers post Knicks. Interesting to see how Russ blends in there. Yeah. See how he blends in with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. That should be interesting. Russ has been bounced around a little bit since OKC, right? Houston. Can I name all his teams? Geez, Houston, the Wizards, Lakers. Technically, Utah. Technically, he never played for them, but technically, right? And then now he's on the Clippers. I think I'm missing a team in there somewhere. Barrett, bringing it back up. Barrett's been in a bad slump even before the All-Star break. He really needs to pick his game up, man. He really does. He's in his 4th year, and I'm getting a little concerned. About him. Giardini going to watch. I just read that. Lou, Johnny, how crazy is that? Every move the Knicks made has been a hit. The Knicks and the Jets, Lou. The Knicks and the Jets, their picks, their moves have been great, minus Zach Wilson. I'm talking about the draft from this past year. Offensive and defensive rookie of the year, it's only 3 times that's ever happened. Crazy. Jalen Brunson is exactly what the Knicks needed. And everybody mocked the Knicks for overpaying for Brunson. Now it looks like a steal. Isn't that crazy? Now it looks like a steal. Every move, Lou. Yeah, and Lou, what about Jacob deGrom? He's hurt. Josh Hart for 3. Missed it. Lou, how about deGrom being hurt, man? Not that I'm happy that he's hurt. It just makes the Mets look even better for getting rid of him. Jacob deGrom, when he's pitching, is the greatest pitcher in the game, hands down, when he's pitching. Greatest pitcher in the game. But they had to get rid of him because he gets hurt too much. Look at the justification. Right off the bat, he's hurt for the Rangers already. Strained on the left side, pulled an oblique. I don't know. But he's out already. Man. How you doing, Lou? Yeah, man, Lou dropped in. Giardini, Lou, we going to get back on the Mets and Yanks this year? Can't wait. Oh, man. I can't believe the Mets still lost Correa, man. They had him. They lost him. I don't know what his injury was because the San Francisco Giants, don't forget, were the first team to reject Correa because of his physical. Got the word out. Physical. The Giants were the first ones to reject him because of his physical. Then the Mets did. Then he went back to Minnesota and took that money. You know, Minnesota was going to pass him no matter what and paid him a lot less than what Correa was probably going to get. But since he wasn't passing physicals, he took whatever he could get and went back to Minnesota. He took a lot less. Just saying. Lou, yeah, Bond, just watching Bombers and Sons. Lou, yeah, Durangelo. I can't even pronounce that last name, from Mississippi State. What's up, guys? I miss y'all. Yeah, man, shit. Shoot. See, once in a while I slip too. Clippers are your dark horse. Clippers are the dark horse. We got to see how well Russ does on that team, man. Got to see how Russ does, because that could be a catalyst, maybe. Brunson missed up. Man, Brunson is off tonight. He just missed a lay-in, pretty much. But the Knicks still have the lead, 97-93. 7:10 left in the fourth quarter. 7:10 left in the fourth quarter, 97-93 Knicks. As bad as a lot of the team is playing, the Knicks are still winning and thankfully are playing a bad team. So that's what matters right now. Because right now, Julius Randle has 38 points, but don't forget he had 31 in the first half. He's only had 7 points in the second half so far. Brunson has 11. RJ has 14. And Quickly has 13. Everybody else is not doing anything. And really, Brunson isn't doing much. Brunson's 5 of 17 from the field. That's awful. It's 5 of 17 from the field. Terrible. Wizards hit another 3. They are hitting threes like nobody's business right now. Nobody's business. Crazy. Wayback, Mitch Robinson is not an Aussie. Mrs. Wayback gave me a bum steer. I was going to say, I don't remember Mitchell Robinson being an Aussie. Brunson for 3. He missed it. He's just off tonight. Lou, don't forget Breece Hall before he went down. Breece Hall, 7 weeks, he had a 5.8 yards per carry average through 7 weeks. Breece Hall might have gotten that Rookie of the Year. Absolutely. Joe Douglas nailed it. Now he just has to nail the quarterback down. He has to nail. I'm so over reading about rumors. I'm tired of it. The Knicks have no field goals in the last 3 minutes. Josh Hart dumped underneath the Robinson, brings it down. Now he got some points. Knicks go back up 99-98, 5:55 left in the game. Tore his ACL. Breece Hall will be back. That's why the Jets just need a quarterback that can be a game manager. They don't even need to carry the team. Anthony, Johnny, just to get in is $27 to an AFL game, and you can stand up in the back of the first level and have a great view of the ground. Really? $27, that's it to get into an AFL game? You get good seats here, man. You're paying like $300, $500, depending on the game, a person to get great seats. You're paying $27 to go to a game here? I don't even know if you can go to a Madison Square Garden and get tickets like that, but if you did, you'd be back there holding up the roof. You'd be back doing this. You'd be so high up in the stadium, you'd be holding up the roof. To pay $27 at Madison Square Garden, you'd be up there. And I just woke up the basement mascot. Davis Webb. Retired. R.I.P. to Davis Webb. He went from the Giants to the Jets, back to the Giants. Oh, my gosh. Davis Webb. You had Mike Cherry. That was another longtime Giants backup that never played. Mike Cherry. Another longtime backup, never played. Randall for 3. And he got it. Randall has over 40-something points. 41 points for Randall. 6 of 11 from three-point land. 4:40 left in the game. 102-100 Knicks. Who knows? It might be Johnny overtimes. I've been doing a lot of overtime games lately. Robinson with the foul on Beal driving the lane. Mitch with cornrow looks weird. We need Mitchell Robinson. I'm just happy he's back, though, Gardini. Lou, I got your text, man. I text you back. The night they played against Orlando, more Knicks fans than Magic fans, and the Knicks looked like they wanted nothing to do with winning that game. They were losing that whole game. The Knicks looked really bad, and then they came back and won. I mean, the Knicks looked really bad that game. Yeah, I remember you texted me the picture. I said I responded to you, brother. That was that Knicks Orlando game. They were bad the whole game, and the Knicks found a way to win that game. Randall for 3 again. Boom! 105-102 Knicks. Randall hit another 3 that gives them 44 points for the game. 105-102, 4:10 left in the fourth quarter, left in the game. Kuzma for 3, missed it. Get that board, Robinson. Get that board. Robinson got the board quickly to Brunson, bringing it right up. But now, Giannis got hurt tonight. Oh, he did. Anthony, hey, Miss Way back in the Rock, too. Hey. Oh, yeah, I'll tell Rock you said hello, Anthony. She's not in here right now. Lou, I've been watching the Rangers, too. Oh, the Rangers have been playing great until this week. This week, they have not been playing great. Mitchell Robinson just went down. He better not be hurt again. All right, he's getting back up. The Rangers have been playing badly this week. They looked bad the last couple of games. But then again, like I said, Connor Hellebuck for the Jets, 50 out of 51. He saved 50 shots out of 51 shots. So it's not like the Rangers weren't bringing it or weren't trying. He saved 50 out of 51. That's all. When a goalie's that hot, there's not much you can do. 50 shots is a hell of a lot for a game. for one game. 50 shots is a lot. A lot. Rick the Ninja, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Rick the Ninja in the base. What's going on, Rick? Good to see you in here again, brother. Glad you're back around, Rick. We missed you for a couple months there, man. Glad you're back around. Manad, hi, Mrs. Wayback. Bruin Rocco. Yeah, I woke him up when I went back to demonstrate what $27 gets you at an American game, holding up the ceiling. I woke him up. I woke him up. He looked up. I was standing there holding that wall up, and he started in. So, yeah, well, what can you do? What can you do? He's the basement mascot. Got the Knicks jersey on. He's ready. Way back. I don't read a lot of media for the same reason. It's all opinion. It drives me nuts. Well, that's what's going on right here, way back, with the Jets quarterback situation. We have Aaron Rodgers, Derek Carr, Jimmy G. We've even got Baker Mayfield in the talks. And then what if the Giants don't stick with Daniel Jones? Will he go to the Jets? They got all types of scenarios going on here. And you know what else it is? A whole bunch of speculation and rumors. And I just tell me when my team lands a quarterback. Let me know when they get a quarterback. I'm tired of reading this stuff. You go through these articles, especially if you're reading them on the internet, why Aaron Rodgers is a great fit for the Jets, why Derek Carr is a great fit, why Aaron Rodgers would not be a good fit, why Derek Carr doesn't want to come to the Jets, why Baker Mayfield may be the guy for the Jets, why he wouldn't. I mean, dude, it's sickening. I'm tired of it. I don't want to read anything more on it. Just let me know when they sign a quarterback. Gardini, Johnny, I'm going to head out of here. We'll pick this up tomorrow night. Basement crew, stay safe. All right, Gardini, we'll see you tomorrow, man. I might be on for the Rangers Capitals at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Not guaranteeing that, but the Pelicans and the Knicks play tomorrow night at 7:30. That one I should be on for. The 1 o'clock game tomorrow is going to be tough, but the Rangers do play on Sunday at 5 o'clock, and I'll be definitely doing that one for sure. I'll let you guys know. Bruin, have a good one. Gadini, Manav, I'm going to go eat my dinner soon, Johnny. That will be going at the moment. I said ATM at the moment. All right, really, an ATM machine. Okay, to get some money, to get some alcohol. Good night, guys. Love you guys forever, Johnny. We love you too, Manav. Thanks for always supporting. Lou says good night. Wayback says good night. Bruin, what's up, Rick? $27 Aussie. So what's $27 Aussie converted to American dollars? Let me take a look at that. $27 Australian dollars would be $18 for the United States dollar. 27 Aussies dollars is 16 for the United States. Wow, that's really, and you can get good seats with that? Wow, that's really cheap. Yeah, Rick, bad to be back on a more regular basis. Yeah, us too. We were wondering what happened to you, man. You were gone for months. Lou, yeah, the loss to Calgary was horrible. That loss was bad, especially the week before when we beat the hell out of Calgary, man. And that loss was bad. The one against Winnipeg was bad. Last night was bad. The one yesterday was really bad. The Rangers were flat. Even Halak, who had won 7 out of the last 8 starts in net, everybody was bad last night for the Rangers, just bad. Yeah, Lou read that. Rick, it's just 1,000 different situations those articles cover. They do. They cover them all. Why not just say that maybe Chad Pennington will come back to the Jets, or maybe Gino or Vinny Testaverde? I mean, why throw everybody in there? Damn, I mean, isn't Peyton Manning a free agent? Why not call Peyton Manning? Maybe he'd like to come back and play for the Jets. I mean, come on. Anthony, Lou Hart is giving this. Oh, wait, Anthony, yes, way back, $27 Aussie, that would be about $19 US. There you go. All right, well, yep, I just confirmed that. So, Lou, Hart has given this team a different approach to the offense and defense. Awesome trade. That was an amazing trade. Josh Hart has really picked this team up. You notice the difference. That first game, Hart played. He only had 11 points, but the difference, a guy grabs boards. He can play small forward also. 2-guard and small forward. The guy is a rebound machine. And then the next game, he had 27 points. Josh Hart was an amazing pickup for the Knicks, on top of the fact that he already won the national championship with Jalen Brunson at Villanova in 2016. So that's where we are with that. Well, he's going to come around the corner any second, watch, because he's awake. He wants to go out. Game's almost over now, so we'll make it happen. 107-102 Knicks. Come here, Rocco. Come here. He's up now. Rick, you act like I went to Siberia or something. Felt like it. Yeah, we have guys in here that are regulars all the time. They just fall off the map. Yeah, we were wondering if that's where you did land. Way back when you decided to come over to the MCG for a few AFL games, are we all going to hook up? Of course, I'm going to let you guys know when I'm coming. I'm going to give you guys a heads up when I'm coming. I'm going to Buffalo in March, and then I'm going to let you guys know when we're coming over, me and Rock. Definitely. Featherstone, another Cellar Dweller accounted for, another Aussie in the basement. Featherstone. Everyone got a few minutes, thought I'd drop in to show some love. Good. Appreciate it. Hit the like button. We definitely appreciate you being in here. Anybody else that's brand new in here, subscribe bell. Quickly, quarter 3. Missed it. 2 minutes left in the game. Knicks up 107-104. 107-104 Knicks. Just under 2 minutes left in this game. Featherstone, perfect. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. Bruin, Rick. Yeah, I know, right? He obviously missed you. Yeah, of course. I always think, Rick's an OG. I always think of our guys that are in here regularly, and then they fall off. We always say what happened to. So, yeah. I miss the guys when they're in here, and then I don't see them for a while. I miss them. Porzingis at the free throw line, 107-104 Knicks. I'm assuming Porzingis is going to hit both of these free throws. They're perfect from the line as a team tonight, Washington. Perfect from the line. Isn't that funny? You're at a Wizards-Knicks game and you're wearing a 76ers jersey. It's in Washington. You're wearing a Sixers jersey to a Wizards-Knicks game. I'm just looking at a fan in the stands while he's taking free throws here. Like, why are you doing it? Like, okay, 107-106. Knicks up by 1 point. 1:45 left in the game. Mr. Marine says what's up to Featherstone. All right, let's go, Knicks. 1 point lead. 1 point lead. Brunson bringing it up. Randall at the top of the key. Randall. Fake the three. Brunson back to Randall. Randall forcing a three-pointer. Missed it. Quickly with the rebound. Got a second chance play here. Big rebound by IQ. Randall forcing another shot. Missed it, but fouled. That's okay. I love Julius Randle on this team. When I say forcing a shot, it usually means when he's double-teamed and he's going to shoot it anyway, because I already know by his body actions what he's going to do from watching the Knicks all the time. He's going to keep driving in a double team, keep driving. And, he's going to turn around and do the fadeaway jumper. He's going to turn around and do the fadeaway jumper. Here 44 points tonight, 16 of 29 from the field, 7 of 14 from three-point land. 108-106 Knicks. He hit the first of two. Minute 16 left in the game. Anthony, Mr. Marie, I hope you're feeling better. Nope, he's in the hospital. Yeah, he had a heart attack, mild heart. So he's in the hospital right now. He's on our hearts and prayers and minds, but he's in here with us. He's in here hanging out in the basement. It's going to be fine. All right, guys, 3-point lead. Minute 10 left in the game. 3-point lead. Wizards bringing the ball up. Bradley Beal has the ball top of the key right now. Randall D'ing him up. Let's go. Beal for three. And he hit it. Tie game, 109-109. Tie game. That was a huge three-pointer by Bradley Beal. 50 seconds left in the game. Brunson bringing it up. What a game this has been. Remember, the Knicks were down by as much as 19. Brunson gets the lay-in. Did he get the foul too? 111-109. 42 seconds left in the game. 111-109 Knicks. Bradley Beal bringing it up for the Wizards. No, Rocco, not yet. Going out in a minute. Porzingis, corner three. He missed it. Get that rebound. We got it. Quickly bringing it up. 22 seconds left. Let's go. Tick, tick, tick. Slow the clock down. Slow it down. We got the lead, guys. Slow it down. Slow it down. Robinson with the lay-in, putting us up by, let me get my math right. Put us up by 4. Now it's a 2-possession game. 11 seconds left in the game. Wizards take a timeout. 113-109. 2-possession game right now. The Knicks are in perfect place. Do I think they're going to definitely win this? Don't know. Don't know. Beautiful inside pass. Randall to Robinson. Boom. Brings it home. No problem. The Knicks are up by 4 points. Let's go. Let's go. Anthony, I heard you're in the hospital. Yeah. Yep. He's in the hospital. He's going to be all right, though. Featherstone, seriously, Mr. Marine, I had no idea. Hope you feel better soon. Absolutely. 100%. Let's go. Yeah, Lou. Yeah, yep. Mr. Marine, feel better. That's from Lou. You remember Lou, Mr. Marine. Lunicorn. You should remember him that way, the Lunicorn. What is this, Rocco? Bruin, come on. Yep. We got a 4-point lead right now at 11 seconds left in the game. You guys know we should hold on. We should. Mr. Marine, way back, and thank you. And Miss Featherstone, thank you. Could be in for another week or so. Depends if they put stents in the heart. I don't know. You'll know tomorrow. Mr. Marine, I'll be on tomorrow, either for the Rangers at 1 o'clock or the Knicks at 7:30 or both. I might do both games tomorrow. It depends on what we're doing during the day tomorrow. I don't know if I could squeeze that 1 o'clock game in tomorrow or not. So we'll see. But please pop in. I'll be on again Sunday for the Rangers. So please be in. Keep updating us, Mr. Marine. Whoa, Kuzma hit a big three. Kuzma hit a – oh, he was out of bounds. Kuzma was out of bounds when he shot. He shot a corner three. He was out of bounds. He was out of bounds. Kuzma shot a corner three out of bounds. He hit it. He was out of bounds. He was way over the line. Oh, the Knicks get the ball back. This game's about to end, guys. This game's about to end. That was a huge three Kuzma hit. That doesn't count. He was out of bounds. And he was covered. I mean, he was D'd up. Knicks call timeout. Football and basketball, the last 2 minutes take an eternity. 1 possession timeout, 1 possession timeout, 1 possession timeout, 1 possession timeout. Maybe going to inbound it, but before you inbound it, timeout. 10 seconds left. The last 10 seconds should take about another 25 minutes. And USA, Lucy, yep, feel better. Bruin, come on, Knicks, yep. Come on, Knicks, right. Come on, it's 10 seconds left. We got possession. All I got to do is inbound the ball, and the game's over. Anthony, I was watching the cricket. Oh, the cricket stuff, yeah. Man, I wish I knew even a little bit about cricket. I don't even know enough to even add on to a conversation there. Featherstone, got to bounce, but have a great day, everyone. I'll drop in tomorrow to check in on Marine. Thank you for the support, as always, Featherstone. I appreciate it very much so. Thank you for the support. Have a great day. Way back, Hawks supporters are everywhere, Tony. Bulldog, come on, Knicks. Yes, come on, Knicks. 10 seconds left in the game, 10.7 to be exact. Basement mascot has to go outside. Let's get this game over. He's awake and ready to get outside. Brunson, inbound to Quickly, who's fouled right away. That covered 0.7 of a second off the screen. Quickly's going to go up. He's going to hit both. It doesn't even matter. We got a 2-possession lead, but it would be nice if he hit both anyway. Mr. Marine, thanks you, Featherstone. Respect. All right, here we go. Still, 1.7 seconds has passed in the past 10 minutes. I'm not kidding you. 1 second and 1.7 seconds has passed in the last 10 minutes. Quickly hits the first one. 114-109 Knicks. That puts them up by 5. This game is essentially over, guys. It's essentially over. It's a 2-possession game at this point with 10 seconds. Wizards are going to get the ball back. They're going to have to go right down the field. Quickly is 82% from the field, from the free throw line. He hits 82% of the shots. Twelve of 13 from the free throw line for the Knicks. I think the Wizards were perfect from the free throw line. Who cares anyway? They're losing. Quickly, after I said that, he missed the second. Wizards call timeout. So now, again, these last 11 seconds is taking 25 minutes because now the Wizards call timeout. Then they're going to inbound the ball. If the Wizards even hit a basket, there'll be another timeout. So we could be here another 20 minutes to get these 9 seconds gone. The end of football and the end of basketball games when they're close is a lot of timeouts. I guarantee if the Wizards come out now, inbound the ball, and let's say they hit a 3-pointer, which will put them down by 2, there'll be another timeout. The Knicks are up by 5 right now with 9.7 seconds left. That means we're going to get the ball back. Should end the game. We should win this game. All of us are big-time sports fans. I don't care what sport it is. Should win the game is not winning the game. We should win it. The Wizards have been hitting 3-pointers like nobody's business. 3-pointers like no one's business. They come down and hit one right away, which they're going to be pushing it right away. A 2 or a 3 helps them, but I'm assuming they're going to go for the 3. Question is why? Why the timeouts? Strategy. That's why. Matchups, mismatches, want to put another player in, match him up with somebody else, try to get a mismatch, try to get a guard, guarding a foe, something like that. Size mismatch, anything. Oh, he missed the 3. That's it. The Knicks have won this game. That's it, guys. 3 seconds left. Who called timeout? Or did they foul him? Did they really just foul Josh Hart? Why? There's 3 seconds left. You're down by 5. That was a dumb foul. Now this is just dragging the game out. Guys, the Knicks have won this game. Yeah, don't forget Reggie Miller. I'll never forget that, Lou. Anthony Mason cannot inbound a pass to save the game, man. Inbound a pass, man. Remember that? 3 threes, man. Reggie Miller killed the Knicks that game. Anthony Mason couldn't inbound the ball. Pathetic. Reggie Miller had a few of those against us, man. He had that. Remember the one game he was really bad? That was the Spike Lee choke game. And then Reggie Miller scored 25 points in the fourth quarter alone. Came back and beat us. 25 points in the fourth quarter alone. Reggie Miller. And another time that he embarrassed the Knicks. Josh Hart missed one, hit the other one. Vice versa. That's the game, guys. Knicks win 115-109. They weren't even sharp tonight. But they have now won 4 games in a row. 3 before the All-Star break, 1 after. They play the Pelicans tomorrow night. The Pelicans are 30-30, and they play them tomorrow night at 7:30. We should be on for that one. Maybe 1 o'clock tomorrow. Guys, this is awesome. Awesome. The Knicks are looking really good. We're 6th in the East overall right now. Let's see what happens. But tomorrow, guys, I'll be back on. I got to get the basement mascot outside. He's been sleeping for most of this game. You guys already know the deal. You OGs know the deal. Lou, great seeing you in here. Rick, great seeing you back from Siberia. Everybody else, thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Guys, see you guys tomorrow, maybe 1 o'clock. The Knicks are on at 7:30. That one should definitely happen. I'm Johnny Basement. He's Rocco, Basement Mascot. Subscribe, bell notice, like button, and we are out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.